Well, welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews. Today, I'm going to talk about a new kit that I just bought from DeWalt. It came with the 1/4-inch impact driver, the drill, and the flashlight. Now, it came with 2 batteries, and when you do get these smaller batteries, I believe this is 1.5 amp or 2 amps. There's no gauge on the back that shows you how much is left in it, but that's fine with me. I really don't mind that at all. And of course, came with this, this is the second one I got now. It came with this flashlight, and you can see on the back here, that's a battery that I already have from another unit. But today, I'd like to talk about, there's a lot of controversy. People are talking about different power tools and which brand you should get. I only have Milwaukee and DeWalt. But I'll tell you something, today, the way the technology is moving around, I don't think there's a bad power tool out there. And for most people, what I would do is just stick with one brand. I'm not saying buy DeWalt or buy Milwaukee, but so far I've had terrific success with them. Now I know other manufacturers have like lifetime guarantees, and that's how they actually sell their product, is on the warranty. And from what I've heard, the warranty's good, and so are the power tools. But some power tools you just cannot get from a different manufacturer. Take for instance the M12 ratchet. This is an older model, and of course I just made my own base to it here. This is just a regular battery. It isn't the extended 2 amp hour or anything. This is just so it'll stand up, right? If you want to put a clip down below, a little bit of a vid on how to actually make this. Didn't cost me nothing, and it stands up. And this right here. Guys, there's other manufacturers like DeWalt that actually make something similar to this. It's all on price point. This is a terrific price point, and here's their extended run battery with the platform on the bottom, and this is a terrific tool. A lot of other manufacturers have different variations of the tools, but I would say Milwaukee and DeWalt have pretty well cornered the market in the power tool division, and I think you can't go wrong with either one of them. Now, when I bought this 3-piece kit here, it came with this charger. And if you take a look there, it's, what is it, a 107. Okay, these are the 2 batteries. I put them on the charger, one on that one, and one on this one that came with my DeWalt impact driver, the 1/2-inch impact. And this is the 115. And if you take a look on the back, you can see in the specs, this one here charges up as twice as fast as this one here that I got in the kit. But for me, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take one of these and leave it up north. So what I have is, I have the old variation of all the DeWalt tools in 18 volt. And to make them compatible, I bought the adapter. So this snaps in the bottom, and you can put your 20 volt batteries in this one here. So I've got the circular saw, I've got the 1/2-inch impact driver, and I have, what's the third one there? Well, I've got a third one. I'm not too sure, but I do have another one. And so that way there I can use the 20 volt. And the 18 volt batteries, they didn't do too good for me in DeWalt. The 20 volts are terrific, or the higher voltages up are terrific as well, except you get into such a costly investment into batteries once you go above the 20 volt. So this kit right here with these 3, including 2 batteries and the charger, was $190 for me up here. And I thought that was a great deal, because if I tried to buy this individually, 2 batteries, these 2, and the flashlight, it'd be well over $300 for me to buy individually. So sometimes the kits are the best to buy. And as you can see, I've got the angle grinder, and I've got the reciprocating saw, and I've been using them, and they're just terrific. I wouldn't really buy anything today except for Milwaukee that was under 20 volt. Like, I really like the the M12. I have their jacket as well, so I use them batteries in my jacket, my heated jacket. But besides that, they're just terrific. So I've seen lots of videos, you know, when you're looking at buying power tools. There's all kinds of different reviews on YouTube about different power tools. And a lot of them, the tools are given to the YouTube channel to do a sponsorship promotion kind of thing where they give their review. And most people actually still do give an honest review. But for me, I'm buying all these myself and using them. And in the future, if I have a problem with one of these tools, well, I'm going to let you know about it. But to do a review on different power tools, you have to have an immense budget and have manufacturers send you the power tools, you try them out yourself, and that's pretty well all you can do. But for me, if I were going to recommend anybody to buy any power tools, I would say just look at what you're doing for a living. If you're not using them commercially, like I tell you the truth, commercially, I wouldn't buy any of these things. Not one. I know what I would buy, and they would cost 4 times the price, and they're worth 4 times more. Because one of these tools break down on you if you have a business, and you know, time is money, and it isn't worth buying homeowner stuff if you're not a homeowner. But for me, I don't use these tools consistently every day, day after day after day. And I would like to know if any of you are in the construction business or you know, have some type of use for these tools on a daily basis. Whether you buy the homeowner tools or you move up to the more expensive brands, there's a lot better stuff out there than what I'm showing you right here, and that's the truth. But for the average homeowner like me, who's going to use some of these tools, maybe over the winter, never. Like a lot of these, I wouldn't use over the whole winter, usually just in the summer, and that's pretty well it. So how much money do you want to spend and invest in power tools when in reality, most of us are just homeowners using them in little projects here and there. And I read a statistic from a power tool manufacturer that said the average homeowner uses some of them tools 12 minutes a year. And I'm thinking, you know, that sounds like a little bit short for me. But in reality, I do have some specialized tools that I'm lucky if I use once a year. So it all comes down to how much you can afford and how much you're going to use them. And you know, I thought I'd make this little video just to explain to people you don't have to buy the most expensive tool to get the best bargain. And a lot of times, like when I shopped at Lowe's, I mean, the other tools here, they didn't come from Lowe's. I got some from Mississauga Hardware in Toronto. I got some from Amazon. I buy them wherever I can get the best deal. And to tell you the truth, I wouldn't pay 4 times the price for any of these power tools for the professional grade, because I'm not a professional, and I wonder how many of you are. So thanks for joining me here today. I hope you liked this little bit of a chat on power tools, and you guys come back again. Cheers.